Hey gang, Ronan here. Welcome on back to the Retrocade in episode 3 of our new playthrough of Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden from 2001 for the PlayStation 1. We are now through 2 missions, and we are moving on to mission 3. We have gone and picked up a couple of new mechs. Specifically, we have Robo G, we have the Double Zeta Gundam, we have Daitarn 3, we now have Sandrock Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. And we also have Cubile, who is one of the OG mechs that came with this game. So, let's get on to the next one, shall we? And we're going to have to be dealing with Combattler. So Combattler 5, who has been a stalwart of this franchise since the beginning. I don't know if you can, honestly, I don't know if you can legally have a Super Robot Wars game without having Combattler 5 in it. So it looks like they are under attack. And it's the same guys we fought in the first mission. So it's Jared and Kakrakan. Alright, well, oops, somebody just got nailed, and it looks like it was Professor Nbara, or Nanbara. And there's a big old Combattler 5 himself. Alright, V signed a victory for episode 3. If I have one little quirk about this game is that because it's a PS1, the loading times are a little laggy between battles, but I mean, it's not nearly as bad as it was with Super Robot Wars 3. So we have only 4 of the 5 Combattler machines. One of them did not get out of the lab. That's not good. Which means we're going to have to fend off the lab from everything that is coming at us. So we got this bad boy again here. That's Lila, who I don't know, but she's piloting one of the Biolons again. We've got these 3 guys who are not super powerful, though. I think they're like 2,000 HP each. And we've got some more Maricides, who I think are like 2,300. We've got a container here and a container here. So what I want to do, if anything, I'm going to get to those first. I think if I send the Daitarn fighter that way, send him that way, because they have the most range. Alright, I can't do anything to help elude anything over here. So we're either going to have to deal with these 4 first or these 3 first. Now, these 3 guys in the first mission tended to attack first, so I'm going to kind of hanker down over here. I don't want to heal yet. And my guess is we're going to have to fend these guys off for probably a couple of turns. Hopefully. So those 3 aren't moving. sure enough. Oof. Okay, those guys hit for a bit. But it's only 2,000 hit points. I don't know if we can lose. We can't afford to lose any of these 4 that are out here. And I don't know if the computer's going to let us lose one of them this early. If we do, it's going to be an automatic fail, and I will not be happy. Yep, whiffed. Almost had it dead. Okay, so fully restore you because you need it, and I'm definitely moving you out of the way. What have we got here? Dust filter. More Chobum armor. Okay. So those 3 are still staying put. Oh crap, now he's coming. But we put that Marasai down. So Chizuru was the one who stayed behind. So Yatsuya looks like he's going to divert everybody to be able to help her get out. Ooh! Kaboom! And there is our 5th piece of Combattler V. Or Combattler 5, I should say. And we've got more company. Well, unlike what happened with Getter Dragon, we're going to be able to actually combine. And we have ourselves a fully functioning Combattler 5. Alrighty, so now we can do some serious butt kicking. Because Combattler has a plethora of weaponry at its disposal. And like I said in the previous playthrough, I don't have a whole lot of experience with Combattler 5, only because of all the mech anime that I saw as a kid that got me into this sort of stuff. Where I grew up in New England, they didn't show Combattler 5. They showed Messenger Z, they showed Getter Robo G, Grendizer, Vanguard Ace, Macross, and Daikyu Maru Gai King. Sadly, he is not in this particular game of Super Robot Wars, though he shows up later on. In fact, the PS2 version of this game I'm playing right now, he's rather prominent in it. And I'm having a ball. I'm almost finished with that game. Alright, so we just see what he did with the Chodenji Yo-Yo. And he will rip these guys to shribbins. And the nice thing about using the yo-yo is that while it's a good mid-range weapon, it also doesn't utilize a whole lot of energy. Because that's the other trick to this game, is that you have to monitor how much energy your mechs use in regards to their weapons. So you really want to save like your super weapons for when you absolutely need them. And the further along in the game you go, you start building up your ability to like enhance your super weapons. Oh, I know that. Oh, we get Raideen. Brave Raideen, who's another anime I don't have a lot of familiarity with, but he's super popular still in Japan to this day. Alright, now this is the other nice part about having a mech combined from 5 different units, is that each one has its own particular spirit abilities. So we haven't seen the Twin Lancers yet. But if I can take her out, that will be nice.
Combattler の実力見せてやるぜ。ツインランサ
ー。Well, close to taking her out.
この私が押されている。そこ。よっしゃ。上出来やヒョマ。
And now that we've got Raideen also in this fracas, let's see what Akira can do with him. So, I've got missiles, arrows, boomerangs, God Thunder, God Gorgon. I don't have enough willpower yet, which is really the big thing for getting further along in the game. Like I said, it's something that you'll be able to build up and get a lot more familiarity with. And then later versions, you get stuff like Valor, which allows you to like double the power of your hyper weapons and all that stuff. I mean, once you really get familiar with the mechanics of these games, you can absolutely just torch pretty much anything standing in front of you. So Raideen, if you're not familiar with him, he is really just a giant humanoid robot who can transform himself into a bird. So he's a reverse transformer. Like his best special power attacks have him convert into bird form. But he's got that bow that is built into his left arm. So he's a good long distance sniper most of the time, I should say, although he whiffed on that shot. I should have used focus instead. But along with somebody like Combattler 5, they can be a really, really devastating tandem at their best. So they're using the yo-yo again. But Lila is gone. Now I can try and hit him with the Gorgon again and see if this lands. And it did. It's 48% with the big blast divider, which is basically a big missile. So instead, I am going to defend because I really can't do much against that Gundam 2. Now, if it looks like I'm getting whittled down here, and I am, I don't want to use the Grand Dasher yet. Because the Grand Dasher uses a ton of energy. Like you see there, it uses 50 energy. I've only got 145. And it's the second most powerful weapon Combattler has behind the Jodenji Spin, which is its ultimate weapon. So, I think what I will have to do is I will have to bust out the big blast divider. And level up. Alright, I'm going to defend here. Because then I should be able to heal on the next turn. Or not. Oh crap, more reinforcements show up. And who are you for? The Psycho Gundam. Oh, that's helpful. Okay, we're going to get to watch the animation on this, which means it is a guarantee hit. And that is the oddest looking Gundam I think I've ever seen. Now, when we get cutscenes like this, that usually means something critical is about to happen, and it's actually going to help us out. So Yatsuya survived the blast that diverted these baddies enough to allow us to get out. Yep, we get a full heal up, I'm pretty sure. Yep, we are fully healed. And we've got full access to everything we need. So we will make sure we don't get hit. The difference is 300 points, but we might as well bust out the Chodenji Spin now. Especially because the Psycho Gundam can't hit us. So now we get to see Combattler 5's ultimate attack. Big electron tornado. It looks like the Psycho Gundam is now rather dizzy. That would make me quite dizzy if I was in the middle of that vortex. We took its HP down almost in half.
上出来やヒョマ。あったぞよ。この俺を誰だと思ってんだ。
Alright, in the meantime, I've still got Akira over here, and what I'm going to do, rather than doing... So now it's 96% with the God Gorgon, which will be, again, him firing his bow, and 96%, it'll be very hard for him to be able to handle that. How has he got any life left? $23 hit points left for Jared. Holy cow. I thought that was going to be enough to put him down. Well, that thing's toast. See if I got something I can hit for a little bit better here. He healed up. Well, that's really annoying. Because he was at 23 hit points at the end of the turn, and now all of a sudden he's gone back up. So Jared's got the ability to recoup. I didn't realize that. Alright, see if this misses, which it does, and I got 100% on him. And it's a critical attack. Okay. That was a significant hit, but I can hit him back for just as much. Tried to evade, didn't happen. Will this work? Don't be enough to take me out. There's you are meat. Okay. I gotta hope it can't attack me. Alright. No, do not tell me there are more bad guys showing up. The cavalry has arrived. Oh, thank you. Yeah, somehow. For right now, I want to send people over to take out other guys, because I definitely need the help. Yeah, that should be enough. Gonzo. Alright, and now we get to finally see Jared get put down here. With a Hyper Beam Saber. Hassan Chop. Alright, so looks like I should be able to wrap up with these guys pretty quickly. Whoops, I turned the animation off. But I'm not worried about Daitarn taking too much damage against these guys. And you did. Let's see here. Okay. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So I was hoping having Getter Arrow, or Getter Liger I should say, I'm so used to the American pronunciations of it, that he'd be able to move faster, but because he can't fly, that complicates things a tad. Alright, so he can't hit us back. We have a 65% shot of hitting him. Yeah, he did.
Raideenを甘く見るな。
Alright, so that's critical attack, and that should be enough to put it down, which it does. Whoops. Bumped my mic there. Alright, so we moved everybody we can move. You can pound away on him all you want. You're not going to be able to hit him. Not a ton of damage, and then that should be enough to put him down. And it did. So now we've got that floating guy and the tank. Because he's got that long-barreled cannon, he can plink away on us, and that's not great, but not terrible. Alright, we haven't seen the Daitarn slash yet. I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I had a sword come out of my knee. And Buran goes down. Alright, we'll move everybody else up, and we should be in a good spot to be able to deal with that tank. Although I'm still ticked, we haven't been able to see Get Her Dragon do anything really yet. That's what I was wanting from him. I don't want to get hit. Alright, we'll bust out the God Thunder, which I don't think we've seen yet either. Yep, like I said, this is where he converts himself into a bird. And ironically enough, Raideen can do more damage in bird form than he can as a humanoid. Alright, so hopefully we move Combattler over. We've got enough to avoid one more attack. We've got the yo-yo to bust out, so we'll turn off the animation for this and just let it run. And sure enough, that tank is just about had it. One more attack, it'll be done. Goodbye. Ooh, and two allied ships, the Argama and the Lean Horse. Okay. So we've got more backup to go along with our backup. So Dr. Nanbara is dead. So now we get Combattler 5 and Raideen joining us. And we get 2 capital ships. We get Noin, who is from Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. And now we're finding out that it looks like they're being attacked in space as well as on the ground. So now it looks like the question is going to be, which way do we go? So that's why there were 2 different teams. So we can either go to the moon or the Far East base. It doesn't really matter which one we pick. It just means that we're going to be able to have access to different mechs and different missions, because this is a common theme in Super Robot Wars as well, is that you will have branches of missions that will eventually reconnect afterwards. You'll do like 2 or 3 in a given storyline. You'll link back up. You'll get a lot more mechs that you didn't have, and then you'll be able to do more stuff. So we could either go... So there's really no differential between the 2. I'm going to go do the Far East base. And that brings us to the intermission menu, which is perfect because we're about 40 minutes in. So I'm not going to worry about doing upgrades right now. Although, if I'm looking to see what we've got the Aragama, we've got Daitarn, Getter Dragon, Combattler, and Raideen. So we've got the 4 super robots at our disposal, which is not bad to have, all things considered. We did pick up some parts in that last episode, so we got the Chobam armor for them. And what I want to do is I want to put the other set of Chobam armor on Raideen, beef him up a little bit. And as you see here, so it's plus 500 to your hit points and plus 150 to your armor. So he can take more damage, and he's got more life to him. Let's see, the dust filter gives you A rank on the ground, which if you are a non-flying mech, you want to be able to have. And I'll go ahead and put that on Combattler 5 for right now. So, between this episode and the next episode, I will see how we allocate our unit funds to upgrade stuff. But that should hold us over for right now. So, in the next episode, we will see what we do when we reach the Far East base and what that means for us in terms of new mechs, new enemies, and new opportunities to get further stuck in with this game. My name is Ronan. It's been great to spend this time with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.